Mr. Henry Shrimp, you say that you knew when you were young Dr. Bach.
Dr. Bach, yes.
Yes.
Dr. Bach was a great herbalist, I think, wasn't he?
He was.
A very clever man.
Yes.
And I remember him really for his bravery.
Yes.
In 1931, February the 17th, a Sheringham fishing boat, Sheringham is about 4 miles along the coast north of Cromer, capsized, and Cromer Lifeboat went to help rescue the men.
Yes.
And my uncle Jack Davis jumped overboard to rescue these men, and he got one by the name of Jack Crask and got him aboard the lifeboat. And when they came to the Cromer pier, it looked as if it would be too rough to land these people on the pier, and Dr. Bach stripped off his overcoat and his heavy clothing and his shoes and was ready to dive off Cromer pier, the slipway where the lifeboat was down, to attend this man in the lifeboat. But the lifeboat managed to get to the pier and land the man, and then Dr. Bach tried to revive that man for at least 5 hours. I would think 5 hours or more did he try to revive this young man, Jack Crask.
Oh yeah.
But Jack Crask was already dead, of course. That's what I remember mostly about Dr. Bach.
Yes.
I also know that he loved to drink.
Yeah.
And he used to go and drink with my father and my uncles, and sometimes I have seen him a little bit wobbly, you know.
Okay, I
But
understand.
a very nice man, a very brave man, a very kind man anyway.
Yeah. Did you see him often, very often in Cromer when you were young?
Very often, because at that time I lived almost next door to him.
Ah,
He lived in Brunswick Terrace and
Yes.
we lived in a cottage on the gangway.
Brunswick
So I
Terrace.
saw him almost every day.
Yeah, but Brunswick Terrace is just on the gangway, which is near the lifeboat station, isn't it?
Yes, that was our number 2 lifeboat.
Yeah.
The lifeboat I'm talking about, when he helped Jack Crask, was off the end of the pier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think it was a pure hazard that Dr. Bach were on Brunswick Terrace, or it was because maybe he was very wanting to see what was happening with the lifeboats?
No, well, I think he living there close to the front,
Yes.
and knowing the fishermen and seeing them every day, you see, they became friends. You know?
Oh yeah, I think that I've read that many fishermen were very happy to know him.
To know him.
Yes, because the man seems to have a certain sense of the weather,
That's
and
right.
sometimes I've seen that in one or another book written by Nora Weeks, that sometimes he can say or predict what the weather would be.
Well, Nora, his helper, she was a lovely lady too.
You knew her
I knew her, yes. I have seen her since the war.
since
Yes,
the war.
Cromer again and talked about it.
Oh,
yes.
and she came every year in Cromer or something like
Not
that?
every year, but
Sometimes.
I think she was writing a book about him. Did
Yeah.
she write a book about him?
Yeah, she wrote a book about him.
And she always gave me the impression that
Yeah?
she loved Dr. Bach. Do you know?
Oh, probably. I think it was difficult not to love him.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's splendid. And yeah, she wrote about a book called The Medical Discoveries of Edward Bach.
Yes,
This
that's
is the
right,
title
yes.
of this book.
Yeah.
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 And did you knew a man called Victor Bullen? Did you know a man called Victor Bullen or Bullen?
Bullen?
Bullen.
Yes.
Yes. How was he, Victor? You remember him?
The son of H. Bullen, the builder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And the firm is still in Cromer now.
oh, it's splendid because we've been reading that Victor Bullen and Nora Weeks were the 2 personal assistants of Dr. Bach.
That's right.
And so if Victor was from Cromer, this is also a very good reason why they turn in the region,
Yeah.
I mean, on the land to find some remedies.
Yeah.
So that's splendid.
Nice.
Have you heard about his work like an herbalist a bit?
I've never read the book, but I knew then,
Yes.
that all those years ago, what he was trying to do, or what, you know, about the herbs and things he was studying. Yes.
Oh, how did you know that?
Well, because he was always in the country looking for flowers and plants and things to do.
And did he tell the people about that, or?
No, I think, or perhaps he might have told a few close friends.
Yes.
What he was or what he was doing, you know.
And how do you remember Dr. Batch? Was he someone, like you said, very, very kind with everyone? And was he impatient, or was he very well-tempered, or sometimes bad-tempered? How was he? You remember something like that?
I've never known him to be bad-tempered.
Yes.
He might have been sometimes, but I never saw it. I've seen him very happy sometimes.
Did you have something more?
No, you see, I remember him for that particular day, for how brave and how kind and good he was.
Yes.
On the day that he tried to revive the drowned fellow.
I understand.
That's what I remember most about him.
So thank you very, very much, Mr. Henry Shrimp. Thank you very, very much.